Hi guys, so today I'll be doing the Hunger Game tag that Joey Graceffa and Alec Carpenter did. Um, so here we go. I'm gonna start off with question number one, which is, what is your favorite book in the Hunger Games trilogy? It's a very tough one. I do have all three with me right now. There goes my Skype. I don't know, it's very difficult. The first book was really good, as was the second and third. But I'm going to have to go with the second book. And the reason why it's my favorite is because I love the arena in this book a lot better than the one in the first book. Because of the fact that it was kind of like a clock, and at each part of the clock something happened when that clock struck that time. And I don't know, I just like it, and plus I love the cliffhanger at the very end of this book. It's amazing. So yeah. Question number two. How long would you last in the Hunger Games? I'd probably be killed the moment the bell rang, or the thing signaling that the game starts. Probably killed at the very beginning. If not very close to the beginning. Wouldn't go to the cornucopia. I would run away immediately or try to hook up with the careers or something, but I'd probably be one of the ones to die first. So yeah. Question number three. What is the strangest thing you thought was going to happen in the books? To be honest, the strangest thing I thought was going to happen in the book was, I don't really know, the fact that, the strangest thing I thought in the book that was going to happen in the book was going to be boring, and it's just going to be about this country of people starving, and this is what I thought about the books before I read it, and it turned out not to be that way. So yeah. Question number four. How was I introduced to the Hunger Games? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say that I heard about it on Scott Westerfield forum. I joined the forum because I was a big fan of his book series called The Uglies, and I was asking them on there books that were similar to the story, or just as good, and they were telling me about the Hunger Games. It still took me like a year and a half or 2 years before I actually read the books, but that's how I was introduced to the books. So yeah. Question number five question number five. Favorite moment that happens in the Hunger Games is got to be the very ending of book 3 when Katniss ends up with Peeta, and I'm just glad she ended up with him. And the fact that she ends up with him and ends up having kids with him, that's my favorite part of the whole book, whole series. Number 6, favorite villain. Oh wow, I don't remember this question. I'm gonna have to say favorite villain is President Coin of District 13, because the fact you don't really know that she's a villain until up to the last moment when she kills Katniss' sister, Prim, and I don't know, it's my favorite villain out of the whole series. Question number 7. Who is my favorite character? Hands down, Rue. She was my favorite character from the moment I started reading about her, and it's just love her. I wish she would have not died, but she obviously had no choice in the matter, but yeah. Question number 8. What district would you live in? I went to the website they have where you can tour the Capitol, and when I registered, it said I was District 10, from District 10. If I could choose what district I would be from, I would definitely choose District 11, just because of the fact that was where Rue is from, and Rue just touched me, and she is my favorite character. Question number 9. What was the most emotional moment in the books for you? Hands down, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry. When Rue was killed. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be emotional, but that was the most emotional part in the book, when Rue died, because of the fact that to Katniss, it was like her sister dying. because Rue is just like her sisters, the same age, same height, reminded her of her sister, and that was just the most emotional moment for me out of the whole series. Question number 10. What item from home would you take with you into the arena? To be honest, I haven't thought much of this. I was thinking maybe my Bible so I could read my scripture, but I'm not trying to be mean to God or anybody else who's religious. One, religion probably didn't exist then, so it wouldn't help me then either. And two, it wouldn't have done me any good other than spiritual help. It wouldn't have helped me kill anybody, win, whatnot. To be honest, probably would take my iPhone just for the fact I can call my sponsors or mentor, tell them, hey, I need this and you better send it now or I'm going to kill myself and give you no chance or something. I mean, just be able to contact somebody and know what's up on the other side of the camera. But, yeah. Question number 11. What was the most evil plan someone made in the books? The most evil plan out of the whole series was the fact how Katniss was always being used, how she was always a piece in everyone else's game, and she was always being manipulated into doing stuff for other people, and she didn't really know about it until after it was already over with. And I felt like that was the most evilest thing out of the whole book, was the fact that the Capitol used her as a piece in their games, then Haymitch used her as a piece in his game to start the rebellion, and then Coin used her as a piece in her games to become president of the whole district of whole Pan Am. And that's the evilest thing out of the whole book, was the fact that Katniss was constantly being used as a piece in everyone else's games. Yeah, so question number 12, the last question. What are you looking forward to the most in the film? Be honest, I'm actually looking to see how they portrayed the death scene of Rue, because of the fact it was such a big deal for me. I want to see if they portray how I saw it in the book, as emotional as it is, if it's going to be even more emotional, how gruesome it's going to be, just to see how they portray the Rue dying scene and everything after that, with Katniss putting the flowers in her hair and around her, giving her tribute, and District 11 giving her the bread that they gave her. Just to see how they do that. And also, I'm looking forward to see if each individual book will be made into a movie and not just all pushed into one movie. As far as we know, the Hunger Games movie will be based on the first book, but I mean, we don't really know. I'm assuming, because of the fact that it will make more money if it's 3 different books, that they will do it that way. But I hope not, because I've seen books that have been turned into movies where they, like Sister of the Traveling Pants, they took the second movie and just put the last 3 books all in one movie, and I can't stand it when they do that. It just ruins the book and just doesn't do justice for the book. But yeah, so that's the end of the Hunger Games question tag. I tag you to do it next. Leave it as a video response, as I'm going to be leaving this as a video response to Joey Graceffa, part of the Dream Tag. So yeah, thumbs up if you like this video. Put it in your favorites as well. Subscribe if you don't already subscribe. And share with your friends. Most definitely share with your friends. And follow me on Twitter, and add me as a friend on Facebook. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go and finish rereading Uglies by Scott Westerfield, the book that ended up introducing me to this book. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.